What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's having a great day. As you can see, we're out in the garage today. We got the Roguelite over here, we got the Mustang over here looking good. I just did an oil change on that. But today's video is going to be about the Roguelite, and today we're going to be installing a new headlight in my 2019 Roguelite Special. Today we're going to be installing the new Advanblack Attack LED headlight, and this is what it looks like here. Really sharp, good looking headlight. I'll take the visqueen off as soon as I install it. I don't want to scratch the lens while installing it, but there's the headlight. Shout out to Advanblack for sending me this headlight to do a review on for you guys. I definitely like the way it looks. It's a really tough looking headlight in my opinion, but this is what comes in the box. You get the headlight, of course. You get the mounting brackets. I'll show you why you're going to need these here in just a minute. You got all your hardware, your nuts, your bolts, and all your hardware to mount the headlight in the factory fairing, and then you also have your daisy chains, or splitters rather, for each side, because these are actually turn signals. These pieces here, they light up white for running lights, but then they're also used as turn signals, amber turn signals, which I'll show you later in the video. But anyway, without further ado, let's hop into today's video and get this new Advanblack Attack LED headlight installed in the Roguelite. So as you guys can see here, I am still running the factory headlight. So as you can see here, I used vinyl like back when I first got the bike, like back in 2019. The vinyl is held up that long. I used vinyl and some knifeless tape to give it some sort of like an evil eye in the front. And honestly, like, I've gotten a lot of compliments on it, and people are like, well, where'd you get that? But I just ended up making it out of vinyl with some knifeless tape. So if you guys are wondering, that's what I did on my headlight. But yeah, that's going bye-bye today. We're getting ready to take the windshield off, take the fairing off, pull the stock headlight out, and install the new Advanblack Attack LED headlight. We're gonna start by taking off the windshield. You have 4 Phillips screws holding on the windshield. You're gonna wanna take that off first. And then you have this this vent up here. This thing just pops off with some clips, so you just pull up and pop off. And then you get to your fairing screws, which are in the side of the turn signals here. As you guys can see, I'm running the Custom Dynamics flush mount LED turn signals with the switchback LEDs in there. And then you have your 2 Torx bits here holding the back side of the fairing on. You've got 1 Torx bit in here underneath the speaker grill, which I'll get to that here in just a second, and I'll show you guys where that's at. And then you're gonna wanna unplug your turn signal wires, and then basically the outer fairing shell comes off, and then we'll be able to access the headlight and all the bolts holding the headlight on, and we'll pull the stock headlight out, put the new headlight in, plug it in, and it should be a fairly simple, easy install, guys. So let's get started. Alright guys, so I'm gonna show you what the stock headlight looks like with the lights on in the garage, just so you guys can compare from before and then after I get the Advanblack headlight installed. Alright guys, so once you get your windshield off and your top vent piece off, you're going to want to go ahead and disconnect the factory turn signals. I have the Custom Dynamics turn signals in here, so it has like a relay and stuff, but you're just going to want to disconnect this plug here on each side. And then you have the 2 Allen bolts holding on the turn signals here, and then you have a T27 Torx bit behind the speaker vent. And I recommend pushing the speaker vents out through the back side, that way you don't scratch up your gloss interfering using a tool to like pop the vent out. So I go back here and I just press with my finger and pop the speaker grill out this way. It's much easier and you don't scratch up your gloss black interfering. Alright guys, so now that you have your speaker grills out, you're going to want to go ahead and take a T27 Torx bit and take out this bolt here. There's one on each side. One more thing I almost forgot to mention is you have 2 T25 Torx bits holding these little wind deflectors on. That's also holding the bottom side of the fairing on. So you have to remove both of those as well, and then the outer shell of the fairing will come on. So I removed the T27 bolts here on each side. Now I just have to remove the 2 T25 bolts holding the wind deflector on, and then the outer fairing will just fall right off. So make sure you have somebody here to help you hold it, or put a towel over your front fender just in case it does fall and hits your fender. Alright guys, so now that you have your outer fairing off, you're going to want to pop these little tree things out of the stock headlight, and then get to these 4 bolts here, which are 3/16 Allen wrench. So you want to take those out. Once you get these out of the way, there's one there, and then there's 2 on the bottom, right here and right here. You want to go ahead and pull the stock headlight out, and then there's one plug back here, that the one main harness to plug into the headlight that you have to remove, and then you can do all the rest over there on the table. So we're going to go ahead and pull the stock headlight out now. Alright guys, so here's a good comparison of both headlights. Here we have the Advanblack headlight. You can see how thin it is, and that is why you need these adapters that you have to bolt onto the back of the headlight so that it can bolt to the factory location in the inner fairing here. So as you can see on the factory headlight, it's much wider. I don't know if you guys can tell on the camera, but it's much wider. The back part of it is way wider, and honestly, it's a lot heavier. So we're saving some weight by switching to this headlight here. It's definitely a lot lighter. The Advanblack headlight, as you can see, is smaller, and it is in fact lighter. So that's a plus, especially for me, building a performance bagger. Obviously I've done a lot of things to this bike to make it lighter. Now what we're going to do is take these plastic deflectors off the side of the factory headlight here, and we're going to reattach them to the Advanblack attack headlight. So we're going to remove these plastic pieces here by removing the T25 Torx bit on all 4 corners of the stock headlight. We're going to remove the black piece here and install it to the new headlight. Alright guys, so we went ahead and put the stock vent deflectors on the new Advanblack headlight using the provided hardware. It's a Phillips screw with a little nut. Make sure you guys Loctite the screw when you're putting the nut on there, just to make sure they're nice and tight and secure. Alright guys, so we got the headlight turned over, and we're going to go ahead and mount these brackets to the back of the headlight. As you can see, they go in here. I don't know if you guys can tell on the camera, but they go in there just like this. Oh, sorry, that's backwards. Just like that. And then as you can see, there's going to be a spot for 3 Allen bolts that they supplied. These are a 2.5 millimeter hex or Allen wrench. So we're going to go ahead and Loctite these and put them in here for both sides, and then we'll basically be ready to bolt the headlight back up to the Road Glide. Alright guys, so now that you have your brackets on, you want to go ahead and take your brown and purple wire and plug them into the turn signal splitters. Make sure when you guys are wiring these up that the rubber shielding is over the metal connector, so that your metal connector is not open to the elements of dust, rain, whatever. So make sure that the rubber is over the metal connection there. And then now we're basically ready to bolt the Advanblack headlight up to the Road Glide. And now's a good time to clean inside your inner fairing. If you guys haven't taken it off in a while, it's a good time to clean that with some waterless wash. That's what I did. But yeah, let's go ahead and get the new headlight on there and see what she looks like. Alright guys, so we went ahead and got the headlight in there, and as you can see, everything bolts right up just like factory. We got the 4 stock bolts holding in the headlight. I'm not sure if you can see there in the camera, but the 2 on the bottom right here and right here, and then the 2 on the top, they use the same factory bolts that came from the stock headlight. And then basically you just reattach these plugs here. You plug in the new LED headlight harness to the factory harness here, and then you route your purple and brown wires. I routed the brown for the right turn signal up over here. I routed the purple wire for the left turn signal up over here, and then you want to have these leads coming out for when you put your outer fairing on, your turn signals plug into here, so that your turn signal in the headlight will match your turn signal on the side of the fairing. So now that we got everything buttoned up and zip tied together, we got all the wires all tucked in nicely, we're ready to put the outer fairing back on. And then once I get everything buttoned up, I already went ahead and tested to make sure that the headlight turns on and also the turn signals. So make sure you guys test that before you put the outer fairing on and bolt it all back up. But I just did all that, so now we're going to bolt it up and I'll show you guys the finished product. And bam, there we have it, guys. Advanblack Attack LED headlight installed on the Road Glide. What do you guys think? Comment down below, let me know your thoughts. I think it absolutely looks killer on the Road Glide. Definitely gives it a different look, separates it from the rest, being that I have an all black Road Glide. I fit in everywhere, and I definitely like to stand out a little bit, which, speaking of that, stay tuned. I have some big updates coming to the Road Glide as far as paint goes. I'm going to be switching up the look on the Road Glide here soon, so you're not going to want to miss that. Stay tuned for more videos to come on that. But anyway, what do you guys think of the new Advanblack headlight? It's something different. I know a lot of you guys aren't going to like it. It kind of looks a little Tron-ish, or looks a little bit too, you know, in the future type. But I definitely like the way it looks on there. Not only was it an easy install and clean install, like it honestly fits just like factory. But anyway, I'm definitely stoked on the new look for the Road Glide. Let's see what this thing looks like lit up. All right, moment of truth. Bam. This thing is so freaking bright, guys. I can't even explain to you. I can't even look at it through the camera lens right now. Like, it is so bright. I'm gonna take it for a test ride tomorrow. Of course, I just got it done and now it's pouring down rain outside, so I'm not gonna be able to go test it tonight. But yeah, there it is, turned on. What's really cool about this headlight is that it has these curved LED lights on each side of the headlight, and they act as running lights when you're just cruising down the road in the daytime or at night. Gives it a nice cool look. And then you have your low beam headlight right there in the middle. And then I'll go ahead and turn the high beam on for you guys. So the high beam is on, and wow, like I can't even look at this through the screen, but what a difference that made, guys. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely love this new headlight. But let's go back to low beams. Let's see if the flicker button still works from the factory. What do you know? Sure does. So anyway, let's go ahead and turn the right turn signal on just to show you guys what the headlight does. As you can see here, being that we wired up the headlight to each turn signal, it goes in sequence with the turn signals on the side of the fairing. So I think that's pretty cool as well. The left turn signal on, just to show you guys what we have here. And as you can see, it goes in sequence with the turn signal on the side of the fairing, and turns out to be absolutely perfect. So let's go ahead and hit the flashers, make sure those work, which are over here. Flashers on, and there we have it, guys. So let's go ahead and move the bike over and show you guys what it looks like with the lights off in the garage on the garage door, and compare it to the factory headlight. All right, guys, so I just turned the headlight on in the garage with the lights off, and like I told you earlier in the video, I'm going to stand right here and put up a side-by-side comparison between the stock LED headlight and the new Advanblack Attack headlight. It's a little bit wider, and it's definitely brighter. Let's go ahead and turn the brights on, and wow, look at how much brighter the brights are when you turn those on from the factory LED headlight. Looking at it from the rider's point of view here, I mean, this thing is going to be so bright on the road. I'll probably never need to use the high beams. It's really bright, and it looks really good on the bike. What do you guys think? Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on the new Advanblack Attack headlight. I keep saying new. It's new to me, but it has been out for quite some time now. But I will put a link in the description below on where you guys can get this. Shout out to Advanblack again for sending me this headlight to do a review on. I absolutely love it. As you guys know, I give honest reviews on the channel, and definitely am happy with this LED headlight. Super bright, looks killer, and definitely recommend getting one for your Road Glide if you like the look. So go ahead and turn the brights back off, and give you one more look here. I'd say it's definitely brighter than the stock LED headlight. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today's video. If you liked the video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you smash that subscribe button. I greatly appreciate all your support on the channel. If you guys are following me for Road Glide content, make sure you stay tuned. I have a couple more videos in the queue coming up right after this one. And like I mentioned earlier in the video, stay tuned. I do have a new look coming for the Road Glide. We're kind of getting away from the all black and silver look, so I can't give it away just yet. Just wanted to put that out there as a little teaser. There will be a new look coming to the Road Glide. But that's going to do it for today, guys. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.